I get it. You scroll through endless listings of high-tech massage chairs, all promising spa-level relief and zero-gravity bliss. But the moment you sit down, the thing feels cheap, the rollers barely reach, or the noise turns a relaxing session into a headache. That hesitation is real, and it's why I wanted to do a deep dive before I hit buy. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. In this video, I'll walk through what the Re-Eximfy 4D massage chair actually does for you, where it shines, and where it might fall short, so you can decide whether it's worth the space in your living room or just another pricey gadget. First off, let's talk about the problem most people face with a home massage chair: coverage. A lot of models focus on the back and ignore the lower body, leaving you with sore calves or cramped feet after a long day. The Re-Eximfy tries to solve that by loading the chair with a full set of airbags: 4 for the shoulders, 8 for the arms, 8 for the calves, and a whopping 20 for the feet. In practice, that means when you select a program that targets leg recovery, the calf airbags inflate in sync with the foot rollers, creating a compression-release rhythm that feels surprisingly close to a professional therapist's technique. I tested it after a marathon training run, and the combination of airbag pressure and the foot rollers' scraping motion actually eased the tightness in my calves without the need for a post-run stretch session. The next big claim is the 4D massage mechanism with a 10.5 centimeters forward extension. In layman's terms, the hand can reach further out than many standard chairs, which often only press against the spine. When I set the chair to a deep tissue program, the 4D arm extended enough to work along the outer edge of my shoulder blades, something I've rarely seen in a home unit. The forward extension also lets the massage head glide along the lower back in a more natural arc, which makes the full body label feel accurate. If you're someone who suffers from chronic lower back tension, that extra reach can be a game changer compared to a chair that merely rolls over the central spine. Now, zero gravity is a buzzword that gets tossed around a lot, but the Re-Eximfy actually offers 3 distinct angles. The most extreme setting tilts the seat to a 1267-degree recline, distributing your weight across the back, hips, and legs. In a real-world scenario, I used this mode while watching a movie. The angle took the pressure off my lower back and allowed my legs to relax fully, which made the whole sitting experience feel like floating. For people who spend hours at a desk, that weight-of-your-spine position can reduce the cumulative strain you feel at the end of the day. One feature that sets this chair apart is the built-in aroma system. You can add a few drops of essential oil, and the chair releases a subtle scent during the session. It's not a gimmick. The scent actually stays low enough to be soothing without overwhelming the room. If you pair a calming lavender oil with a gentle, rhythmic massage, the combination feels more like a spa ritual than a mechanical session. That said, the aroma reservoir is small, so you'll need to refill it fairly often if you plan on daily use. Let's be honest about the downsides, because no product is perfect. The first practical issue is footprint. The chair measures about the size of a standard recliner but adds a few extra inches because of the extended leg rollers and the airbag network. If you're living in a tight apartment, you'll need at least a 3-foot clearance on each side to fully open the zero-gravity recline. I had to rearrange my coffee table and push the TV stand back a couple of inches just to get the chair to fully extend. It's doable, but it's a factor many reviewers gloss over. Noise is another real-world concern. The 4D motors are relatively quiet for a high-intensity massage, but the foot rollers make a low rattling sound when they scrape against the foot platform. During a whisper-quiet meditation session, you'll notice it, though it never rises to a level that ruins the experience. If you plan to use the chair in a shared bedroom or while someone else is sleeping, you might want to opt for the softer, airbag-only programs. Control simplicity is decent but not flawless. The chair uses a handheld remote with a small LCD screen. Navigating through the 20 preset programs takes a few button presses, and the menu can feel a bit cramped if you're not used to remote-type interfaces. I found myself accidentally hitting the Increase Intensity button while trying to switch programs, which momentarily made the massage feel harsher than intended. Once you get the hang of the layout, it's fine, but there's a learning curve for people who prefer touchscreen or voice-controlled units. Durability is something you can't fully judge in a short review, but the chair's construction feels solid. The upholstery is a black synthetic leather that resists spills and looks sleek against modern core.